Welcome to Call Me Oz Live. How y'all doing out there? It is Happy Wednesday Hump Day.
Yay.
How you doing, Raul?
I'm doing fantastic and very honored to be here. So
Good.
always a pleasure to see you guys. So hello, everyone.
Right? So just so y'all know, this is Raul. Am I going to butcher your name again? Lorenzoni. Did I actually say it right?
You did it very well, Lorenzoni. Yes.
Awesome. So for those of you who don't know, let me tell you who Raul is. So Raul is going to be one of the magicians performing at the Red Velvet Underground Dinner and Magic Show this coming Friday.
2 days from now.
2 days from now. I can't believe it already. So he's going to be one of the magicians that are going to be doing the performing. We've seen him do a few tricks before on the last show in case you didn't see it, and he's got a few tricks up his sleeve for us today.
Definitely.
I bet you get tired of hearing that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a trick up your sleeve?
It's, I'm the trick monkey. He's always like, can you make us a trick? You can imagine my children when we were going to the store and, hey, Dad, can you get us ice cream? I have no money. Oh, come on, you can make money appear.
Right?
Sure, and I can make it disappear faster. That's
Exactly.
Yep,
Can you make my ex-wife disappear?
I will charge extra for that, sir. But,
Just kidding. I haven't heard from her from years, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. Okay, now before we actually get into talking about the magic show at Red Velvet on Friday, we're going to talk about where I was last week. Do you know where I was last week?
I was checking on you, but we're not going to reveal that.
Oh, you're bad. Okay, so I was at the Balloon Fiesta.
Ah, yes.
That's where I was. Yes, I was at the Balloon Fiesta. We did two shows. Wednesday morning at 10:30, right after the Mass Ascension, we took the stage. We did pretty good. I mean, for being 10:30 in the morning, we had a pretty good turnout. We had some people drinking Bloody Marys, getting on stage, singing songs. It was cold. It was windy. It was cold. And did I tell you it was cold?
Yeah.
It was cold. And then on Thursday, the following day, we were there before the balloon glow, and it was absolute madness. So we weren't supposed to start on stage until 5 o'clock, and we were supposed to go till 7 o'clock. And we actually started early because there was tons of people that wanted to sing, and it was packed already. And then we actually went till 8 o'clock when they shut the bar down because it was so amazing. And we had singers from Alaska and Massachusetts and Slovakia, just everywhere. It was actually pretty epic. It was a pretty day. In fact, I think we have a short video clip of this. So why don't we go ahead and go to the video and let some people watch kind of what happened at the balloon fiesta that day.
Yeah.
Put your hands together for Trudy. All right. How you guys feeling tonight? You guys enjoyed the show? We got some good singers, don't we? All right. Up next, we need Dee Dee. Dee Dee, where are you? There you are. All right, up next, Dee Dee.
Alrighty, so something happened in the editing of that video, and we didn't get the right video. So maybe what we'll do is show it next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will like to see it because she has a great voice.
Oh yeah, she was actually great. There was actually a lot of great singers that. Well, we had 12 of the semifinalists from the state fair there, and then we had people, just random people that got up and sing too. So
from all the travelers here
yeah,
from the balloon fiesta.
it was all over the place. So starting tonight, I come out of hibernation. Do you know I hibernate?
Well, I guess that hibernation happened now.
So, yeah, so after the state fair, I don't really go out for a month.
Okay.
I take 1 month off, and I don't go out, and I don't go sing anywhere, and I take a break and kind of get my head back together. So today is 1 month later. So today I come out of hibernation.
Okay.
So as soon as I'm done from here, I will head out and go sing with Tommy Hurricane.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
But do these has to do with the fact that you're celebrating your birthday?
No, actually that will be next month.
Ah, okay. Well, but you're in preparation of your birthday, no?
Well, actually what I do is I go out on a regular basis. I go out 2 to 3 times a week. Oh, hold on. We got somebody calling in real quick here.
Okay.
Let's answer this.
Put the
Yes.
uh-huh.
Oh, doggone it. We missed him.
Oops.
I guess I could call him back.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's a telemarketer, so.
If it's a telemarketer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Phone is ringing.
It's ringing.
It's ringing. Oh, he didn't answer his phone.
No, he's busy.
Oh, well.
Cold feet.
I would say to you, Karaoke Joe, try and call back in again.
Well, there are some of your friends already saying hi. So hi.
Yes. Jeanette and Sarah. Hello to you guys. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so he's calling back again.
Okay,
Let's make this work this time.
this time, yep.
Hello, Karaoke Joe. You are live on Call Me Oz Live.
Hello, how you guys doing? Can you hear me fine?
I can definitely hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Excellent. So what is going on in the world of Karaoke Joe world?
Well, like always, we're at the Red Velvet every Tuesday
Uh-huh.
from Phillips. That's one of my alarms going off. I'm just picking up Gigi from work, and we're headed back. We have another little meeting that we do
Oh,
every Wednesday. But yeah, but anyways, yeah, the Red Velvet. I'm there every Tuesday from 7 to close.
I was there last night.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yes.
We had a good turnout. And then, of course, we're there on Saturdays from 4 to 8.
Right.
And then we've been involved with the Dragons, actually.
Uh-huh. How long does that go on?
The Haunted House?
Yes.
To the beginning of November, I believe, right?
Okay.
And they'll be doing it every Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay.
And we'll be doing karaoke there every Saturday. It was like they liked it last weekend. It was really good. I haven't had any time to put any clips out, but it was a real good turnout this last Saturday
Cool.
for karaoke at the Haunted House.
Nice.
So if you guys are interested, come and join us on Saturday
Okay.
evening.
And so do you have something going on next Wednesday? Or no, on Halloween night?
Yeah, Halloween Eve, right? Tuesday night.
Tuesday.
We're having a costume, yes, a Tuesday, October 30th.
Uh-huh.
We having a contest, the costume karaoke contest, which best dress will be receiving $100 for best dress.
Wow.
Door prizes, yeah, the door prizes, and what else? Gigi? Drink specials, I believe. Yeah, we have drink specials, of course, food, and sorry, games, possibly some games. She said
Okay, cool.
on that day.
On October 30th, Tuesday, October 30th, the day before Halloween.
Great.
The day before Halloween, yes.
Cool.
That
So,
would be a fun night.
and this starts at 7 o'clock.
That's right.
Awesome.
7 o'clock on Tuesday.
Awesome. Well, there you go, everybody. You guys need to mark your calendar for Tuesday, October 30th, starting at 7 o'clock. Red Velvet Underground Karaoke Joe will be doing a karaoke Halloween contest. Nice.
There are prizes for the cost, what I was reading, no?
Yeah, yeah. There's going to be prizes for that.
Contest.
Awesome.
Yeah, make sure to dress up. It's a costume contest.
Right,
So
right.
it doesn't matter if you sing good or not. It's not a karaoke contest. It's a costume contest.
It's a costume contest.
It's a costume cost, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thanks for calling in, Karaoke Joe.
Yeah, nice to talk to you.
Good.
We'll see you soon, I'm sure.
You definitely will. You guys be safe.
All right, take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Good guy, that Karaoke Joe.
Yes. So that is awesome. So there you go. So, yeah, so tonight I'll be, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm headed to go see Tommy Hurricane, do some singing with him. And then, let's see, tomorrow, I head on down south. I will actually be at Mariscos Altamar in Los Lunas at 6 o'clock with Alan. And then from there, I will head over and see Randy Gomez. And then I will see KJ Danielson down in Belen. And then I come back to Albuquerque and I see KJ Camo. So I'm in 4 places tomorrow night. And you can always go to Call Me Oz and click on Where's Oz Tonight. And that's how you figure out where I'm at. So
Yes.
that's the way it goes. And for venues that support Call Me Oz, we talk about them, like Mariscos and Red Velvet Underground, which is where I'll be on Friday.
Yes, definitely.
And you will be too.
Yep, I will. I will be pretending to entertain people. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. So basically on Friday, the way this works, we have a comedy show from 5 to 6.
Okay.
From 6 to 8, we have dinner and a magic show. We have you performing first, and then we have Chris Zakara
Yes.
performing afterwards. And this will all be doing a 4-course dinner. Should be interesting. Let's see, there's an appetizer, which is mushrooms or fried mushrooms and zucchini. And then they get a dinner salad. And then they get a choice of spaghetti with a meatball, which I actually ate for dinner last night. And this meatball is like a 4-ounce meatball with Italian sausage, ground beef, Parmesan, and Romano cheeses.
So it's a spicy meatball.
It is, and then it's it's air fried, so it's not deep fried, and then it's, so like the inside is really moist, but it has a crusty outside.
Okay.
It's really awesome. Or you can have a monster burrito with red or green chili on it. Or you can have our latest, greatest invention, which is the carne adobada pizza.
Ooh la la.
This thing is amazing.
Okay.
She's selling a ton of them. And the crust is stuffed with ricotta cheese.
Bravo.
So it's pretty nice. So you get a choice of your entree. And then for dessert, it's a choice of Death by Chocolate cake or the red velvet cake.
The red. Also, that's the red velvet goes perfectly to the name over there.
Yes, correct.
Great,
correct.
great.
And you still have time to buy tickets in advance at Red Velvet. They're $40 if you buy them in person in advance. Or you can buy them at holdmyticket.com for $45. Or you can be like the typical New Mexican and show up on Friday
And get in.
and pay $50.
Absolutely.
Your choice.
Yeah, it's you have to understand that this show is to support the poor children of Albuquerque, who are my children.
Right?
So yeah.
Right? That's correct. And then when the magic show's all over at 8 o'clock, we have a live band that's going to kick off till 11 o'clock. There's no charge, no cover charge or anything for that. So should be a good time.
Absolutely.
It should be fun. Yeah.
For that people who always complain about, there's nothing to do. Well, come on, man. There is not time enough to do all the things that you want. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. There's plenty to do. Yeah.
Absolutely.
There is definitely plenty. So that'll be a good time on Friday. And then right after that, then Saturday, I'll show up at Fiesta's Cantina for an hour of singing at 9 o'clock with DJ Tisha from Camo Karaoke.
Okay.
And that will be my life. So let me ask you this. Do you have something to show the people out there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's especially with this weather, you know, there are a whole bunch of things happening and all these changes. No, that first of all, you remember back in the old days, Snap, Pop, and Crackle used to be fun, no?
Oh yeah.
Now it's all the sounds that I wake up with Snap, Pop, and Crackle. But
Right.
the thing is, so are we on camera?
Yeah, we're on
okay.
camera. Yeah.
So what happened is, with this cold weather that is happening, which is not frequent, I have to tell you that I get married 2 years ago. So with my wife, we're celebrating 2 years of getting married.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
And that day, the weather was fantastic. And now it's like chilly willy. So what happened is, when oh, thank you, yeah, because I was not seeing myself. It was like, what's going on? I disappear.
Right.
So with this weather, you see there are like little red spots like here and there, and then you can catch them. Do you see that? So you can catch those little red spots. Have you ever seen one of these, Bill?
No,
No, it looks like a nose.
it does. It looks like a red
like
nose.
like a clown nose, but you can examine it and check it. It's nothing more than a simple sponge. Red color, big, but maybe you didn't explore it completely, because when you put it together, it comes like two. You see, so
see.
it's fast reproduction that it has, no?
Like a rabbit.
Like rabbits, like us the Italian. No? It's, okay. So you have, now that you have two. And don't laugh. 2 balls. Okay.
2 red balls.
Except 2 red balls. So
Not
let's
blue
say
balls, red balls.
Let's say that this one is number 1, and this one is number 2.
Okay.
So by the way, it's 1 in Russian is unski.
Okay.
Okay. And you know how to say 2?
No. Tuski?
No, it's 3. No, okay, no, it's two ski, yeah, so don't worry.
Oh, it is two ski.
Okay, so I have, which one do you prefer? One ski or two ski?
Two ski.
Two ski, okay, so two ski goes into this hand, okay?
Okay.
And the other one, I'm gonna put it here, and I'm going to ask you to hold it in your hand, okay? And don't let me grab it, okay? And now I have mine here.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to blow,
Okay.
and as you can see now it's gone. And I'm going to ask you to open up your hand slowly,
Okay.
like with the palm facing up, like that. And now you have the two of them over there. Bravo, okay?
Oh.
So that's exactly the idea. So we lose one, so don't worry. You see technicalities of the thing.
Is
But-
it going to be okay over there?
I wish. I wish that not one of these sponge balls ended up in somebody's spaghetti. And that's the meatball. That's the meatball here.
Yes.
Mhm.
That looks like it.
So that's the story of the meatballs and the weather.
That's a great story about meatballs and weather.
Hopefully, with a red chili or anything like that, we can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And so hopefully we don't drop any red balls or anything inside somebody's food while they're eating.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to charge checks for them, by that.
We'll have to charge for them.
Exactly.
So we're going to run over to the website really quick.
Absolutely.
It's almost like a museum, it seems like, over here. So what I'm going to show you is when I first started doing this way back in the day, because I'm talking about me getting, back out tonight, starting tonight. I'll be back out 2 to 3 nights a week. I go to anywhere from 4 to 6 venues at a time. When I first started all of this, I had to confirm that certain venues were doing karaoke. So this was way back in the day. If you go to the karaoke homepage, which is right here, there's a button right here that says Tour of Albuquerque. I think this was 7 years ago that I did this. And if you click on that, it will take you over to this page. Most of our pages have been remodeled and updated so they look more modernized. But this is what the website used to look like back in the day. People used to tell me all the time, you got to stop using all these weird colors and all these weird fonts. And now that I look back on it, I can understand what they were talking about. So way back in the day, I did 12 days straight going out to different venues to confirm that they actually did karaoke. And these were all the venues that I went to. There was a bunch of them. So for 12 days straight, it was nonstop, except right here, there was a stop. There was a break here. And I went to all these places and I found out, and most of these places don't even exist anymore. Like Allure is no longer around, the Press Room. Blackbird is gone. Let's see what else is gone. Lucky's Lounge. The Bird is there, but it doesn't do it anymore. Evolution's gone. Graham Central Station is gone. Ed's Pub is gone. Retro is gone. So there's a lot of them back in the day that were there that aren't anymore. And this just has the whole story about what I did each night. And this is kind of where Call Me Oz began way back in the day. And that's because people wanted to know where they could go do karaoke.
Great.
So I did this to confirm it. And then right after that is when I built the Find a Place to Sing page. And that's when I was able to do it. The other thing that I'm going to take you to is if you go back to the karaoke homepage here and you click on the complete index, this will take you over to this site. And because the next Call Me Oz birthday bash is coming up in November, I thought I would take everybody back to the 3rd year that we did this. This is kind of how it was. I believe this one was at El Norteño. It was at El Norteño, which was a restaurant, but they were a huge supporter of Call Me Oz.
Okay.
And so we held it there. We had a whole bunch of people. And this is what we did. We did karaoke, and then we had an acoustic guitarist, then we had cake cutting, then we had karaoke, and then we had comedy, and then karaoke, and then comedy. And that's pretty much what we're going to be doing this year. But this year we're going to add a little twist. We're going to have magic there, too.
Great.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he just found this out today, by the
way. I will make a pizza disappear. Just give me 5 minutes.
I can make a pizza disappear too,
yeah.
especially a carne arrabbiata pizza.
Oh.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's what this is, and you can always sign in right here and leave your comments. Then there's one other thing I wanted to show you too. For those of you who don't know, the Red Velvet Underground Music Cafe Dinner and Theater website, which we built for them. We're still doing a little bit of tweaking on it. But of course, the big thing is the upcoming events. And that is the Magic Show coming up again on Friday.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for
so there we go. All the information about that. Here's a little more about Red Velvet every day from 5 to 7. They have happy hour specials. We have a regular weekly routine on what happens there every week. I'd like to see Magic in there every week. I got to talk to him about that.
Hopefully we can. Yep.
That would be awesome, or even every other week would be cool. And then we have these special events coming up. These are all the different nights that they have. And then they have their 1-year anniversary that begins on Friday, October 26th. So from October 26th till October 31st, I just found out they will have 30 bands during that time.
Man, how can you manage so many bands? It's amazing.
This guy right here, Chris Raven, is her event coordinator. He's the guy that does it, which we built a website for him too.
Great.
chrisraven.com. So that's pretty much what it is. So we'll go ahead and get on out of there and get back to our show. So there you go. You guys learned something new about the website you probably didn't know.
I've been trying to check, because last time that I was here with you, you were talking me about the fact that you can use to advertise your business. And I thought, well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to advertise my business of magic. No? And happened that you taught me that there are several options. Number one is you put $5 and you have the chance to present one that the same day. No.
Yeah. You mean out on the little ticker on the bottom?
Yes.
Oh, let me point down here. Yes, on the ticker.
And so that's the one that I was checking. And then there are multiple options. I think that the one for the year is the best option.
The enhanced listing? Yes. The enhanced listings we have going on special right now for $5 a month on a 12-month agreement. So where you would be best is probably on the live theater page.
Okay.
Because that is what you are.
Exactly.
Your live theater. And then that way people can book you for parties and stuff like that.
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. So that's when I was checking a little bit, but that page has a lot of information on it. So
yeah.
Today I learned what you were telling. I see you now without the spectacles. So nice. Back in the day.
Back in the day, I didn't have glasses.
Yep.
Not that I could see. It's just I just didn't wear glasses.
You know, it's an advantage to work. Sometimes you don't want to see certain things. Take them off. Take them off, and that's it.
Exactly.
Hopefully, we can do the same with feelings. No, like when you have remorse or when you are disappointed, you can take those things off. But it's difficult. It's difficult.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah,
that would be really
absolutely.
Nice. So again, join us Friday, Red Velvet Underground, and then the following week we have another event. Do you sing at all?
Yeah, on the shower, yes.
In the shower?
Exactly.
So, so this is perfect for people that only sing in the shower. Go to the Sandbar next Wednesday. Starts at 8 p.m. Get some liquid encouragement. They sell beer there.
Okay.
Have a beer or 2 or 3, however many it takes.
Sure.
To turn in a song and sing a song, because at about 11:30, everybody who sings a song, their name goes in the bucket. And then the first name we draw, you win $50 cash.
So no matter if you sing good or not,
doesn't matter how good or bad it doesn't.
Depending on your luck, okay?
Yes, it doesn't matter. It's all about luck. And then the second name drawn is $150 cash.
That's what it amazes me of all these events that you're sponsoring is, believe me, you have to sweat outside working. Hard for more than a day in order to make that amount of money, and here just for singing,
for singing a 3-minute song,
absolutely,
a 4-minute song.
You can feed the family, take them to the movies.
Yes.
So it's
yes.
Let's go, definitely.
It actually gets better than that, because the last name that is drawn is $200 cash.
Wow.
What?
No, I'm going. I'm going definitely.
Yes. Sandbar next Wednesday. That is on San Mateo. It used to be Sneakers way back in the day, but it's been fully remodeled. I mean, the place is nice. That's where I kind of started my singing at, was Sneakers back in the day. So it's kind of cool going in there. Famous Amos will be our KJ for the night. So that'll be a good time. Matter of fact, he's there tonight celebrating his birthday. So for those of you that can go to Sandbar, go celebrate with Amos tonight.
Fantastic.
Then our next event, we talked about it just a little bit, is going to be the Call Me Oz Birthday Bash. So that is now solid. It is scheduled for Saturday, November 17th, which is the day before my birthday and 11 days after the rebirth of Call Me Oz. So it's kind of right in between there. This will be a great time. It's 100% free. And starting at 4 o'clock, we'll do karaoke till 4:45. And we'll have you do some magic till about 5 o'clock. And then we'll do karaoke till 5:45. Then we'll have an acoustic guitarist until 6 o'clock. Then we will do karaoke until 6:45. Then we will cut our celebration cake. Be done with that at 7. Then karaoke till 7:45. Then we will have a comedian come in.
Wow.
And we know lots of comedians, and I already know who I want, so I will be reaching out to him.
Okay.
I'm not going to mention his name until that time, but
So surprise.
he is the funniest guy I've ever heard.
Okay.
And then, so he'll be done at, what's that? So he's at 8 o'clock. So he'll be done at 8. And then we'll do karaoke till 8:45. And then we'll have a burlesque dancer
Ooh.
till 9 o'clock.
Ooh la la.
And then we'll do karaoke till 10 o'clock. And then Chris Raven and the Velvet Tones will play live until midnight. That's our Call Me Oz Birthday Bash.
Great.
And I am doing, instead of people buying me presents and whatnot or giving me anything, I'm asking people to donate to the New Mexico Dream Center, which is an organization to help homeless youth get off the streets and get into society. So the Dream Center has partnered with us, and they were with us at the fair and the Balloon Fiesta. And so we already have a GoFundMe page, and people can donate online. So our goal is to raise $1,000 for them.
Last time that I was here, you told me, and I really, really love that organization and that support is great.
Yeah.
We need it, definitely.
Yeah, we need something. I mean, it's horrific to think that there's 5,000 homeless youth in Albuquerque alone. That's scary.
Yep, and well, in many ways, no, it's you see the police just relocating these people, and it's like, okay, the problem is gone because they are no longer there. No, the problem exists.
Yes.
The only thing is that it's moved to another area of the city. So,
Exactly.
so these people, I as a social worker, I work with that, and the fact of most of them have some mental issues.
Right.
And that's why the only thing that they require is assistance. And that's what we can do for our brother, the human, no? In order to keep. So it's. I really appreciate what you're doing for this. Is fantastic. It's great.
Yeah, I feel really good about it, and it's ironic that the director of that is somebody that I worked with at a church. Like 20 years ago. It was just crazy. Just small world is what it is.
count with me whenever you're gonna do fundraisers or let's do some magic and here we go. Yep.
Excellent, excellent. And then we'll do the Twinkle Light Parade in December.
Oh, so you go as far as December now?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. Well, and now that we're getting closer to December, now we start calling out for a sponsor. We have a small budget to do the Twinkle Light Parade float. It's a very small budget. It's enough to do a minimal float. But what we do is we look for a business to come in and partner with us as a sponsor, and then they get to put their banner up with us, and they get promoted the whole time along, and they get advertising. And their business is in front of 25,000 people as we drive by.
Definitely.
So it's a good thing. Yeah. So that's the next thing. So do you have another trick for us?
Yes. This is an experiment. So this is something that we're working lately, and it's it involves a little bit of mentalism, hypnotism, and craziness. Okay,
We like crazy.
That's why I'm here, exactly.
Yes.
So The thing is like always, Bill, is I need a volunteer, and you will be the volunteer.
What if I don't want to be the volunteer?
Well, in that case, we're doomed because there's no way. This is one of those things that you have to do with somebody else.
Okay. So I don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice at all, sir.
Well, then how am I a volunteer?
It's in Spanish it says voluntario a huevo. So, so you are the it's like hey, hello sir, how you doing today? Have you ever met me before? No, we haven't. No, so that's the experiment. So
Okay.
welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
this is just an experiment. Let's see if it works. Okay. If anybody from the audience over there outside of the other side of the camera feels something, understand something, or can sense something, please let us know. Okay. So the idea is this, Bill.
Okay.
Now that we're talking about your glasses and all these things that we use as senses, you are a person and you have been reading all these things from your notes and etc. etc. So I need you. Have you ever been hypnotized before, by the way?
Been what?
Hypnotized before?
Hypnotized?
Uh-huh.
No.
No? Okay, sorry. It's the accent. So take Italian accent. So this time I have to tell you that I'm one of the fastest hypnotizers in the world. I haven't tell you that, okay?
Okay.
So I know that you believe that this is all come from the rear end of a bull, but no, sir, okay? So the thing is this. I'm going to ask you, please, to relax.
Okay.
Inhale deep. Exhale. And now imagine that you are atop of your house and there are stairs that going down like on the basement. Have you ever been on those houses that have like a basement?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I need to ask you first, at what age did you learn to read, if you remember?
I guess about 6.
6, okay. So we're going to count 6 steps down.
Okay.
And I will ask you to imagine that you are going down those steps.
Okay.
So we're going to start counting 6. You're going down 1 step. 5, 4, 3, 2, and before we go 1, you step over there and just listen to this. Okay?
Okay.
1. Now you're back in that time in which you were a kid of 6 years old. You have the innocence of a kid. You can feel the world as a kid, enjoy, have fun, but there is something that you can do. You can speak, but you cannot read. Okay? And in order to prove that, I need to ask you to read me this. Can you read this? Try to make sense of the words, whatever you can feel over there.
Applesauce?
Applesauce? Okay, sounds kind. I'm going to show this to the camera, okay? And if the camera can show, if you guys are understanding what is reading, what is over there, okay? You guys got it? You guys got it over there? Okay? Can you read that? Yes, okay. One more is, Bill, can you read this? Just try to make it like
Indiana's Babla?
exactly, very good. Can you guys read this? Can you read that? Okay. Can you guys read that? Okay, got it? Okay, well, so I think that we demonstrated our experiment here about the fact that we can have a regression of, so for example, this is a big one. Can you read that?
Education?
Very good. So he's starting to coming back. It's just a temporary effect. Can you read that over there? Okay. So Bill, you and I now are going to go back into the steps. Okay. So start heading up back again to where we were. So we're going to be walking up the stairs. So we go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're back. So can you read anything that you have over there?
Mm-hmm. This?
Just read me a word over there. Anything that you have that you got.
Underground.
Very good. So you see,
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel?
Feels fine.
It feels cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, did you like that? It was just a simple experiment. Uh-huh. Okay. As you see, there was no agreement between Bill and I, and so something happened over there. Cool. You got that effect? Okay. Well, so that is a work in progress that we have now. We're trying to work on it. So hopefully you enjoy it. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. That works. And if anybody out there wants to call in and chat with us live, you're more than welcome to. The number's on the bottom there, 505-286-1520. You call that number, you will call in, you will be live with me and Raul. We will chat with you for a few minutes. If you have an event coming up at your venue, I want to say hi to Amos and Bailey. If you have an event coming up at your venue, or if you're a KJ and just want to call in and let people know where they can find you, like I say, if you have any events going on, you can call in and chat about your event.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
That's what we do here.
Don't let us make feel alone here. Call us. We're lonely. Uh-huh.
Right? And we do this every Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Yes.
live. So this is what we do, and we kind of keep you up to date on what's going on. I'm excited about getting back out and singing. I've been missing it for a while. I'm actually working on 7 new songs, so that's exciting too. Tell us, Raul, where are you from originally?
I was born in the United States because my father was captain of the Italian Air Force, and he was establishing a base in Texas.
Oh, wow.
And, so by that time he was married with my mother, who was French Spaniard, and we came here. So I was born, my parents came legally to the United States, and I was born as an American citizen.
Very nice.
And
Hold
then
on, KJ.
I grew up in northern Italy, and my family was moving from one place to the other, and I can say that I'm a citizen of the world.
It sounds like it.
But then one day I was in Argentina, and a friend told me, "If you're an American, what are you doing here? Get away from here. Go to America." And 16 years after, I'm still here.
Well, we've got famous Amos on the line here.
Ooh, la la. Uh-huh.
Let's pop in with him. How you doing, Amos?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
I'm doing well. Doing very well. Thanks for calling. What's going on out there?
Oh, I finished up a very, very long day with Coca-Cola.
Well, that's exciting.
So I'm off tomorrow and Friday and all next week, so it's my
Cool.
vacation.
And so I understand this is your birthday weekend.
Yes.
So what are you going to
I
do?
am going to be out of town for my actual birthday.
Oh.
I'm going to be out in Dallas,
Sweet.
going to Six Flags and visiting some people out there. But I'm going to celebrate it tonight at the Sandbar.
Oh,
So anybody that wants to join me at the Sandbar tonight, I'll be there celebrating my birthday.
very cool. And what time does that start at?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay. That sounds like a good time. And what time do you go till?
Till midnight.
Till midnight. Okay, man. So there you go, guys. We talked about that a little bit briefly. So this is Famous Amos on the line. And where else can people find you?
Can You Karaoke can be found Mondays and Tuesdays at Sidelines, and Country Joe runs that show.
Okay.
It starts at 9 to 1. And then, of course, Wednesday nights, it is myself running the Sandbar from 8 to midnight. And then Thursdays, FM Bar and Grill, I run that as well from 9 to 1.
Okay, cool.
With the exception of tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Country Joe will be running it for me since I'll be out of town.
Okay, and then next Wednesday, we've got the singing win. Raul is telling me he's going to come over there and sing.
Yay.
Is he going to sing? Is he going to try to make that money disappear into his pocket?
Absolutely, absolutely. Uh-huh.
That's the plan.
And a beer or two.
Yeah, he might make a couple of
and a
beers
beer.
disappear. Of course,
I think I'm going to make a few beers disappear tonight.
I bet you will. Well, you be safe out there, and thanks for calling in, brother.
All right. Good talking to you guys. You guys take care.
All right,
Happy
see you next week.
Happy
Bye-bye.
birthday.
Thank you.
See you next week.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So another Libra. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of funny. My granddaughter was trying to call in on the show too.
Ah.
We'll see if we can get her to call back.
Hopefully it's not like, Grandpa, can you bring candy to... Yeah, it's in the middle of the show and he's like,
Yeah.
and here we have a telephone call from my wife. And,
Yeah.
you forgot the tortillas. Bring them. So cool.
So we were talking about
My origins, yes.
Yes, so you were born in America.
I was born in America, but I was raised in Italy. And my family, because of the military standard of my dad, we were traveling so many places. So I was able to catch up with so many cultures, and I feel multicultural.
It sounds like it.
And that's why. Although, let me tell you, it's something amazing here in Albuquerque due to the proximity.
Oh.
You're going to get that one?
Yeah, let's get interrupted again here.
Hello.
Hello, you are live on Call Me Oz Live.
Pizzeria El Miracolo.
Hi, am I on your show?
Yes, you're on the show. Can you state your name, please?
Kaylee?
This is, hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is my granddaughter, Kaylee, calling in. What are you doing, Kaylee?
I'm calling you.
I think you have a case of the giggles. What do you want to tell everybody?
Nothing?
You don't want to tell anybody anything? Did you just call to say hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Papa.
Okay, and that's my other granddaughter. So,
Say that I said hi.
okay. Well, you just told everybody who's watching hello and hi. So I will see you. Hi. I will see you guys later tonight. Say hello to Raul.
Hello, Ro.
Hello.
Yep. Well, you guys take care of the pug, and I will see you guys in a little bit.
Say hi, Pudley.
See.
Pudley said hi, Papa.
Okie dokie. We'll see you guys later.
Hey.
Bye-bye.
Bye, love you, Papa.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
So bring candy, Grandpa.
Right? Well, yeah, they have candy.
So are you the type of grandpa that spoiled the kids or not?
Horribly.
Horribly.
Horribly. Yeah, I take them once a month. I take the granddaughters from the mothers, and I spoil them pretty well.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And we have a good time, and then right about that time, they start getting a little irritable, and so then I send them home.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, I have to tell you that I have both my father is gone from this world a long time ago. My mother, she's 92 years old.
Jeez.
So cool, huh?
That's very cool.
And let me tell you that we are expecting a baby, my wife and I.
I heard something about that.
So and exactly we're talking about what is this development of the grandfather grandfather figure, okay? Which unfortunately recently we lost my wife's father. He's a
Oh,
very-
goodness. Sorry to hear that.
Very good man, and unfortunately unable to meet this baby that is coming, no? And but how amazing is to be able to transfer the knowledge that you have from your times to the people of these days. And for example, in my days there was television black and white. And simple dial phone and all those things, standard vehicles,
Right.
And so all the things that we have to talk. So yep.
Yep. And you get to tell them all about the stuff back in the day.
Exactly.
Because that's the way it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep,
So
yep.
big changes, no, and things like that. So that's why I'm trying to make some shows, bringing back the 50s, bringing back the 30s, and then we were doing one bringing back the 70s.
Yeah.
But the 1870s.
The 1870s.
I was not alive in those days, of course, but
So you were raised in Italy?
I was raised in Italy. I was raised in Bologna, which is northeast part of Italy. Is called
So you're Northern Italian.
in northern Italy.
Okay.
So there are two ways of calling Bologna, which is La Dota, that means the gifted, because it has the oldest university in the world, founded in the 1700s.
Hold on a second.
Sure.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
And then we have La Grassa, because, you know, all the food, the spaghetti alla bolognese and bologna and all those things, no?
So pasta is mostly in southern Italy, correct?
No. That's all over. It's from Bologna, for example. You will see very classical cuts of pasta.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say that the spaghetti is the international one, but each one of the little countries have their own specific pasta. No?
Okay.
And that's for example from Bologna will be the pappardelle. Which is like long, thick. Have you ever tried it? It's just imagine how can we say a fettuccine but thicker
Oh, wow.
and softer.
Wow.
So that is why, and there are a whole bunch of other diversity of pastas that they're from La Dota.
So we have another call.
Okay,
Let's
go.
jump online here. This
Let's
is,
go. I love to hear people. Yay!
who do we have online here? Is it Mallory or Sarah?
We have Sarah, DJ Drastic in the house. What's up, everybody?
We have DJ Drastic in the house, everybody, on the phone right now. Do your ooh-hoo. You
Keep
are
your clothes
live
on, by all
with
means. Keep your clothes on.
you are live with Raul and Oz, and he's going to make your hair disappear.
That cannot happen, Raul. That we won't be friends.
So what is gone already, or because mine is disappearing.
Almost.
Mine is disappearing, believe me. So that's why it's little by little.
Yeah.
It's gone.
So Raul did a magic
You know,
show.
it happens to the best of us.
It does. So Raul did a magic show at Sidewinders not too long ago. So he was telling me a little bit about it. And you were at Sidewinders last night, correct?
That's exactly right. That's actually one of the reasons why I'm calling in. I kind of am excited to announce that we are doing karaoke every Tuesday night there at Sidewinders. So
Nice.
I'm extremely excited. Last night was awesome. It was off the hook. So I didn't expect the turnout that it was there, and it was just great.
That's awesome. Yeah, because I talked to you on the phone yesterday morning, and you were kind of like, "Oh, I start tonight." So,
Yeah, by the way,
by the way, you started Sidewinders last night. So yeah. So anyway, that's awesome. I'm so glad you're there. And every Tuesday, what time?
starts at normal karaoke start time is at 9 o'clock. So we will start at 9 o'clock. We have a huge projector screen that is awesome. So it's a pretty good little setup over there. I love it.
Very, very cool. And where else is Drastic Entertainment throughout the week?
Well, throughout the week, we'll start with Tuesday nights, which is Sidewinders, and then Wednesday nights is Isleta Casino. And right now, through November 14th, we're actually having a contest where each week, best male, best female takes home $100 cash money. And then on November 14th, all the winners from the previous weeks will compete against each other for $500 cash at Isleta Casino. It's awesome.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Yes, and then so on Thursday nights, we're also at Twist Nightclub, which is the sister nightclub to Sidewinders, and that's with DJ Ash every Thursday night. And on Saturdays, Fridays, we're at Fiestas, as you all know. It's popping at Fiestas. And then Saturdays, we are at Cities of Gold Casino up in Santa Fe.
Sweet. Man, that's a heck of a schedule you got going on there.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. We are on the go. So I just wanted to hit you guys up, make sure that I reminded everybody about the competition tonight, as well as our website, drasticentertainment.com.
Exactly. If you guys want to know where Drastic Entertainment is, just go to drasticentertainment.com. And not only can you find out where they are, but you can submit your songs online, so you never even have to get out of your seat. See, we're getting lazier every day.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Well, thank you so much for calling in, Drastic. I will actually sing you very soon, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys, and great job, Raul, and you guys all have a great night.
Likewise,
too.
thank you.
See you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's a great place. That place is
Sidewinders?
Sidewinders is it's great opportunity for all these performers which are in so well you know.
Well, from what I understand, they do a lot of shows there.
That's what
Like a
I'm
lot
I'm
of
thinking.
shows.
I was not aware. I live very close by, and it happened that I was not aware about the existence of it.
Hmm.
And all of a sudden, now after the show, start receiving information. So yes,
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Mhm.
So, what brought you to Albuquerque, of all places?
Okay, thank you for asking. It's, as a matter of fact, I have no family here more than my wife and my children.
Hmm.
And so indeed it was not the connection with family. What happened is that I used to have a store and I was importing Italian arts and crafts.
Hmm.
It happened that I was importing those through El Paso, in which I have some family, and I was traveling to the cities that are connected close by. So I was Phoenix, Arizona, Albuquerque, Santa Fe. It happened that for the more that I was traveling in Albuquerque, I was falling in love and with the city. So I just can't live, believe me, in places that have streets which name like Mesa, Los Palos Verdes. So the food, the people, the fact that there are exactly theater, there is exactly performances. So I was living in El Paso back in those days, and it was like, you know what? No, it's
Nothing there.
nothing
No.
there. So if you are an outdoors person, El Paso is perfect, and I am. I like bicycle and climbing, you know. But I wanted to see some theater. I wanted to perform. I wanted to study, and that's the opportunity that was given to me by Albuquerque. And,
Nice.
and I love it. I may not, how can I say, I may not dry my bones here. I may not die here, because my wife and I are planning to go back to Italy, exactly, and establish a competition of colmias. No, of course not. So something like a little theater and magical performances and etc. But it's all plans. It's all plans. In the meantime, I can tell you that we live very happy here.
That's good.
The weather is fantastic. I have many broken bones in my body, and I have metallic parts. So when I live in a cold place, it's painful. And this place is not cold at all. Yay! So that's.
Except today with the wind.
Oh, come on, man. And so yeah, you're right. It's chilly willy.
It's chilly today.
But
Yes.
it's something that with a hug and a chile verde can be solved. No? So
And red chili. Yeah, red chili will take care of it. So you created this thing called Mysterious Mobsters.
Yes.
What is that?
What happened is that among many performances that I have been done, all in relation to magic incorporated to theatrical performances. So the idea was to create a show very specific, and this was about a mobster, a mafia man, who wants to quit the mafia and do something different, so became a magician. And that's when we came with the name of Mystifying Mobsters. So that's the play that we're trying to support now. So the characters, like back in the 40s, and I have some friends working in. So the idea is to make a big play of this. So there will be some singing that, of course, you're more than welcome to participate over there. And then there is audience participation things, and all this La Cosa Nostra thing. And so that is the idea, and that's why we ended up with the name Mystifying Monsters.
Nice. That actually sounds pretty awesome. So, what do you like when you perform magic? What do you like about it the most?
I like what is called stage magic. So stage magic are big illusions that can be shown to the audience, from those who pay the big bucks from being on the front, and those who pay the cheap seats on the back. No?
Right.
Lately, I've been finding that I engage better with the people when we do what is called close-up. So close-up is like we did with
Like we're going to do on Friday.
Exactly, like with
Yes.
the sponge balls in your hand. Yeah, I love to say balls.
Red balls.
Red balls, yeah. Red velvet balls.
Not blue balls.
Well, they have blue
Anyway.
balls. That's
Well,
what
they have
happened.
blue balls too.
That's what happened when you have a bad relationship
That's correct.
with your girlfriend. Yeah, exactly. So but the or your boyfriend, of course. So, but the thing is, I really like more the stage. I will love to do Big Illusions, which is I have a friend here in town who he does fantastic presentations, but you have to have a lot of money in order to do it. You have to have a lot of space in order to do it. So
Yep.
so in reality, one thing is the budget, one thing are your dreams, and one thing are the what you can do. Is I keep on doing magic, believe me, just for the fun of it. I tell you that the real magical person is my wife. That's the one who makes the magic, and that's she can make a $20 bill stretch. And feed us all. Yes, exactly.
I get that totally. So, who's your favorite magician?
Who is my favorite magician? Thank you for asking. My favorite magician is Mac King.
Mac King.
Mac King from Las Vegas. Well, he's from Kentucky originally, but he performs on the Harrah's Hotel. He's a comedian, magician, very intelligent, very educated person. I've been working with him several times. What happens that I perform in Las Vegas? I was with Jeff McBride and at his school, and then we were performing on his bar and be able to get in touch with all these magicians. And before that, I was always reading about Mac King because he has a beautiful, beautiful trick. I don't know if you've ever seen him. If you don't, I recommend it. It's called, just imagine, it's called aerial fishing. So you fish in the air. Just to tell you what's happening. So
wow.
In front of your eyes, you will see fish appear and disappear.
Mac King.
Mac King, yes, sir.
My favorite magician has always been David Copperfield. But that was way back then. I mean, by now there's all kinds of new magicians out there.
Oh yeah, and they're new. As a matter of fact, magic has grown enormously, exponentially now with shows like America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent.
Right.
So yep, exactly.
And what's the one on True TV? Gosh, I can never remember his name, but he goes around to different places and he does stuff just like he goes into stores and oh man, I wish I could remember his name, but it's on True TV.
Carbonaro, Michael Carbonaro
from the Carbonaro Effect.
As a matter of fact, Carbonaro is another student of Jeff McBride. So yeah, McBride has a lot of. No, those guys are fantastic.
He does some crazy stuff.
Fantastic.
Yes, yes, he is really does some crazy stuff. So that there's the magic world has changed so much. The illusions that can be done nowadays are just over the top.
And exactly what we were talking at the beginning of that is by the standard of people that we have now is not that I have nothing against the millennials, but people demand something more. According to what they have, the telephone, no?
Right.
So you have things with music, bells and rings and sounds.
Right.
So if you got just the magician that goes and says, "Hey, I'm going to make a rabbit appear from my head," it's gone. It's they need something more, and so it's that's why hopefully, and that's the idea to create a show more interactive, more with multiple things to perform like in the state fair. Exactly. So.
Exactly, which hopefully we'll do next year. Anything else you want to tell everybody out there?
Well, I have to tell that I really love Albuquerque and the people especially. Every single show that we have a lot of fun because there's always someone who understands between Spanish and English, and there is a lot of fun with the words and so great. So. Hopefully, we can receive comments from the people in order to tell us what they want us to do for them and be able to satisfy that. And that's it. I don't need money. I don't need money. I have a paper route. So I don't need money for that. I'm just doing it for the fun. So let us know. More than happy, and we will satisfy your needs.
Awesome. Question for you.
Yes, sir.
What do you call a dancing ghost?
A dancing ghost. I will call it something interesting to dance with a ghost, but no, what? Tell me.
A Pocahontas.
Great.
So I just want to thank Double L Media for this amazing production like they do every single week. This is crazy. This is amazing what he does. You would never imagine where we're really sitting and what we're really doing.
This is the real magic. This is the real magic.
Yeah, the real magic is what Larry and Patty do every single week. It's amazing. So you guys are awesome. And you can help support this show. Like Raul was talking about, we have options where you can have your business on the scroller on the bottom. We can actually do a video. Larry can do a video commercial for you. It's a 15-second commercial, and we will play it. I know he says twice. I say 3 times. Oh, now he's saying once. No, so anyway, it's a 15-second commercial. It'll be played during the show, beginning, all that stuff. And you get to keep it so you can use it on social media. So it's a pretty epic thing. And you can see by the quality of his work what that video is going to be like. So these are different things that can be done. And yeah, so anyways, amazing work. Thank you guys. Thank you Double L Media for everything, and thank everybody for joining in and watching us today, and thank you for the people that have called in. And we look forward to seeing you at the Magic Show Friday night. Be there.
Yes.
Have a great night, everybody.
Good night.